Hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel. My name's Miley, and today's Pick a Pile reading will be a channeled message on what you need to hear right now at this very moment from the universe. So, if there's anything that we need to be aware of right now, or messages we need to keep in mind for our current situation, hopefully those messages will show up in the cards today. You are free to listen to the messages that I channel today through the cards. And I hope that regardless of what you choose, you will make your decision based on your own inner guidance. As you can see here, you have the opportunity to select which of the three piles with the star calls to you the most. And you may select one or more piles if you choose to do so. Because this is a general reading, parts of the channeled messages may or may not resonate. So if it does not resonate, release and do not force it to resonate for whatever your life situation may be at the time you're seeing this video. Now that the introduction of this video is out of the way, if you need more time to determine which pile is meant for you, I will give you more time to meditate on which pile has the message that you need to hear right now from the universe. If you don't need any more time selecting the pile that has the message that you need to hear right now, then your timestamp for your reading can be found in the description box below. And I'll see you at your selected pile. Bye! Hello, my pile number ones. Welcome to your reading on what you need to know right now from the universe. To start off your reading, you do have the Five of Pentacles upright, the Five of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Swords upright. The first word that came to my mind was stuck. And from the 2-5 cards that you have, I am picking up on the word change. Perhaps there's a situation that you're in where you feel stuck, that you may feel that you are bound to, even though you want out. There's this feeling of you wanting to get out. There's also this stagnant energy that you would like to change in a particular area in your life, but maybe you feel as though you don't have all of the resources that you need to change your current circumstances. I'm also picking up on the fact that some of you may be comparing yourselves to others, and you may feel left behind, or that you're not making as much progress in the given time that you selected for yourself. Maybe you thought you'd be further along in your career or in your academics, or maybe you slotted a time frame for your love life, but things aren't going according to your plan. For some of you, in certain cases, the feeling of jealousy may come up, and it's clear that you don't want to feel this way, or something about feeling this way makes you feel yucky, but you're unsure of how to release this energy from your system. what the universe wants you to know is to stop putting so much pressure onto yourself. Pressure that is very much unnecessary. Um, Approaching certain things in your life shouldn't require a rigid plan for yourself. It's best to allow things to flow with time as certain things unfold in their own timing. Whatever you feel called to put your energy and effort into, you can continue to be consistent within that, but don't beat yourself up for not meeting certain goals at a certain time. You are strongly encouraged to move at your own pace. It doesn't matter what others are doing in their life's journey because their pace and their divine timing is not your pace and divine timing. What I am hearing from the universe, and this is going to sound a little harsh to say, but what they are asking of you is for you to mind your business and to focus on you. The amount of attention that you are giving to others needs to be given to you. And I'm picking up on outside noises and I'm hearing the word drama. So the universe is asking of you to be a little bit more stronger in not giving into things that in hindsight may be irrelevant to you and your path. You'll prosper a lot more if you focus on you and where the universe is trying to lead you to versus listening to what others have going on in their lives or listening to what others think you should be doing with your life. If someone is giving you advice on something, you don't have to immediately accept it. What you can do is listen to it and feel it within your body and your intuition if taking this advice feels right for you, and then you can act on it. But if it doesn't feel right for you to take this advice, then don't pressure yourself to take the advice just because others are participating in the advice that was given to you. You are being asked to be more independent and stand on your own 2 feet and be able to think for yourself more. To some degree, you are also being asked to accept yourself more because you'll enjoy life more by being you and you'll fall more in alignment with where you want to go in life in regards to finding your own personal success. Going back to that stuck and stagnant energy I talked about earlier, to remove or release this stuck and stagnant energy that you're feeling that you're in, the universe is calling for you to get out of your head more and just do. You innately know what you need to do to get yourself out of the situation that you're in. However, there is this sense of fear that is holding you back, and the universe wants you to know that it's okay to release your worries. What you know you must do needs to be put into real physical action. They're also saying that it's not going to be the end of the world when you think about the potential outcomes that may come about once you do take action. There's this sense of calling on strength and courage when you're feeling fearful. Maybe it's time for you to shift your perspective and recognize that maybe you're a little more stronger than you think, and to give yourself more credit than what your mind limits you to accept about yourself and the world that you live in. So, moving on, pulling from the Self-Care Wisdom Cards deck, the card that came out for you is the Self card, and it says, if beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. And for your Oracle card from the Work Your Light Oracle Cards deck, it says, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Reading from the guidebook for your card, it says, you are being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. This could mean letting go of an old pattern of your maternal or paternal line, healing trauma from the past that is not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous field for up to 7 generations back. This is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. Often they are not even ours to begin with, but we do not know another way of being, so we continue playing out the drama. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal. Energy is freed up. You are being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. And for your work your light action, it says, what old ways of being from your family line are you ready to let go? Seek assistance from your support team, your tribe, friends, healer, coach, etc., to begin freeing yourself from it now. Well, there you have it, pile number 1. You've reached the end of your reading. I hope that the messages within this pile resonated for you. If you would like to, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe to follow when I next upload. And until then, I hope that you have a blessed and wonderfully divinely guided day. Thank you for listening. Bye! Hello, my pile number 2s, and welcome to your reading on what you need to know right now from the universe. So to start off your tarot reading, you do have the Knight of Pentacles upright, the Seven of Swords upright, and the Three of Cups upright. Immediately, what I'm hearing are the two phrases, stop and smell the roses, and you'll catch more bees with honey. I'm also picking up on unintentional self-sabotaging. So maybe there's something that you're currently doing that is sabotaging the ultimate outcome that you are seeking within a situation. And what this action that you are taking is actually doing is sabotaging you in the end. Whatever this action is, while it is good that you are attempting to take action in a particular area in your life, the universe is calling for you to slow down and be a little bit more patient with the situation instead of rushing it. There are things within this particular situation that you may not be aware of, and the universe is calling for you to let things unfold in a way that they're meant to, so that way you can have a better visual of what's happening, so that way you can better assess the situation and approach it from a different and better angle. There may be a new connection that is trying to unfold for you that you may not be aware of, and the universe wants you to present yourself in a way that allows you to make a really, really good first impression, and how you would like to present yourself to not only this new person, but the world. The universe doesn't want you to make a fool of yourself, essentially, in this current situation, which is why they're telling you to kind of slow down and maybe take the time to reevaluate who you are and how you've maybe possibly currently have been approaching life and currently been acting. Maybe there's negative energy or imbalanced energies that have thrown you off your game a little bit, and the universe is calling for you to take the time to relax and breathe, collect yourself, and not allow what others have going on in their lives to impact the good thing that you are trying to create for yourself. I'm getting the visual of someone either going into an interview or going into an area where they are trying to network to elevate themselves in their career or in their academics. I'm also getting a different visual of someone going on a first date with a new person, and maybe something prior to arriving at the date may have happened that has thrown you off your game a little bit. So it's really good to, right before you meet this new person that you are open to meeting and entertaining in your life, to take a breather and slow down and remember to be in the moment. Don't allow mishaps that have happened prior to this meeting to mess up a potentially really good thing in your life. That's not to say that this new person or new group of people that you're meeting will stay in your life forever, but just to get yourself out there, you want to create the best environment possible for you and the other person or people that you're meeting to reach some sort of a really good outcome after the meeting. Even after the meeting, even if it was unsuccessful, you can at least acknowledge that you put your best foot forward and tried the best you could to give these new opportunities a chance. For some of you, the universe is saying that it's time for you to step into the limelight and stop hiding in your little comfortable corner. You are strongly encouraged to try new things that you once weren't comfortable with in the past. It's clear that you're looking for change in your life. And if you want change, then in your case, the change has to happen within you first before you take action to go out there and create change in your physical environment. And because this is a general reading, this change you may be seeking may apply to different aspects in your life. But what the universe ultimately wants you to do is to put your best foot forward and enter these new experiences and opportunities with the eyes of optimism, instead of seeing all of these possible negative outcomes that could come about with these new experiences. Because at the end of the day, every new experience we have is a learning experience, and learning experiences are a new opportunity to get to know ourselves a bit better and understand those around us. So, pulling from the Self-Care Wisdom Cards deck, the card that came out for you is the Peace card, and it says, just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. And lastly, for your Oracle card from the Work Your Light Oracle Cards deck, it says, Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Reading from the guidebook for your card, it says, it is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from the trauma of lives past. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. For your Work Your Light activation, it says, hold the card on your heart and say, I release all old soul stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I came here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, unbound, forever unbound. And there you have it, pile number 2. You've reached the end of your reading. I hope that the messages within this pile resonated for you. If you would like to, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe to follow when I next upload. And until then, I hope that you have a blessed and wonderfully divinely guided day. Bye! Hello, my pile number 3s, and welcome to your reading on what you need to know right now from the universe. So to start off your reading, you do have the 7 of Cups reversed, the 8 of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Cups upright for your tarot cards. Immediately, what I am picking up on is that there seems to be a scarcity of opportunities for things that you love to do. There is this energy of throwing in the towel and returning home because of the lack of opportunities you're able to receive in an aspect of your life. This could be regarding career options or seeking higher education or places to simply grow specific skills that you would like to enhance. In the love department, this could mean having a lot of failed romantic encounters and believing that you just won't be able to find the right one that is meant for you. In whichever group that you resonate with, you feel as though you have given it your all, but haven't seen much success with what you're looking for, something or someone that is the right fit for you. What the universe ultimately wants you to know is that you actually may need to expand or evolve your views or simply explore uncharted territories, new lands. There is growth that needs to happen for you right now in your life, and maybe what you're looking for isn't located in the small circle that you might confine yourself in. What may be working for others in terms of them finding opportunities for themselves in the same confined spaces that you're in may not work for you, and that's okay. This just means that you'll get the opportunity to explore and expand in ways that you are innately seeking. If this is something that is resonating with you and you feel it in your gut or in your spirit that you feel called to get out there and allow yourself to be pulled in a direction that may be unconventional to the people that are within your confined spaces, then this message is definitely for you. This reading is purely a confirmation for something you already know. The universe is giving you the green light to follow what you're currently feeling in your gut, and they want you to take your time with it. The universe wants you to choose your happiness right now at this point in your life and listen to where your heart is guiding you to go. For some of you, this may be your first time choosing something because this is where your heart is pulling you towards and following it. And this can feel a little scary. Some fears may come up for you because essentially it feels as though you are in some way going against the grain from what you're used to in your environment, but you are strongly encouraged to embrace this pull towards who you're meant to be in this life and what you're meant to experience. It is okay and safe for you to think bigger and dream bigger dreams for yourself, even if for right now you don't think that you are capable of achieving these higher, grand dreams for yourself. The universe is saying to give yourself some time, and eventually you will come around to getting comfortable with dreaming these dreams and actually believing within your soul that you can achieve them. If you are capable of dreaming it and these dreams reside in your heart, then you are also capable of achieving it and bringing it into your physical reality. If in any way you feel trapped and feel as though you can't get yourself out of the situation that you're in, the universe wants to challenge you to shift your mindset. Look within and possibly see how the ways in which your thinking has actually prevented you from getting out there and making the bold yet reasonable and mature choices that needs to be made in your life. For some of you, the universe also wants you to know that just because you're growing and evolving in your own personal way, that does not mean that who you used to be or the people you used to surround yourself with are right or wrong. It just means that you are in a different place, and in different realities and different perspectives can exist at the same time based on everyone's own personal journey and their own development. It is okay if you find that you are currently outgrowing certain belief systems or certain groups of people during your own personal development. You are simply doing what's best for you and what's in alignment with you, which does nothing but help the collective reach a higher level of consciousness. And in their own way, the people that you used to know are doing the same thing for themselves in their own journey, because the path to seeking personal growth isn't, fortunately, a one size fits all type of situation. So, moving on, pulling from the self-care wisdom cards deck, the card that came out for you is the truth card, and it says, truth is different at different levels of consciousness. Reserve judgment. And Finally, for your oracle card from the Work Your Light Oracle Cards deck, it says, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Reading from the guidebook for your card, it says, that niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way: the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often, we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. And for your Work Your Light inquiry, it says, what is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? And there you have it, pile number 3. We have finally reached the end of your reading. I hope that the messages within this pile resonated for you. If you would like to, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe to follow when I next upload. And until then, I hope that you have a blessed and wonderfully divinely guided day. Goodbye.